Hi, and welcome to another episode of In the Swamp with Ogre. Today we have Mike and Anna Imperial with Candid Smile Photo Booth. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Good. Thank you.
Are you
Good. So, first of all, how's the family? How's everybody?
pretty good? Trying to keep busy. Of course, everybody wants to be out, but we'll do what we can when we're still stuck here.
Yep. And you got I know the boys are dying to play basketball because that's their love.
Yeah.
And then you have the baby at home, so you guys are got to be going crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes. They need to just get off all their energy because it's they have no outlet right now. So
So that means you just put them outside and just have them run around the backyard all day. They don't have
Yes.
energy.
until they're tired and ready to go take a nap again. So
There you go. There you go. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys because I know that you guys recently started the photo booth business, and I saw it when I was at your daughter's birthday party, which is amazing.
All right.
Um,
Thank you.
thank you.
so, how did you guys come up with the idea, and when did you start it?
So this was actually back in 2010. We went back to. So I was going to the Philippines for my brother's wedding, and that's where we saw it. One they had a photo booth, and we would go in and we would take pictures and we'd wear all these costumes and
Props.
or the props, and they'll take the pictures, a couple of pictures, and then they'll print it out right there on the spot. And we were able to take something, a souvenir from the wedding, with our pictures and take it home with us. So that's where I kind of got the inspiration. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool, and I haven't seen anything like it here in the U.S. at the time. And that's when I came back here, I was like, let me research on it, and I want to see if I'm able to put it together and kind of like have our own photo booth business here. So yeah, that's how it started.
Wow. And I know that you guys can change the themes and stuff on there.
Right, right,
How
yeah.
many different themes can you put?
The options are endless, which is where I like it because I like to actually build the themes based off of the event. So as if you remember on my daughter's party, we had a mermaid theme for her, so I had really enjoyed doing that. So for even weddings, corporate events would like their logos and things like that, their colors, so we could do anything that the client wants us to do for the most part. So
Oh, wow. So it doesn't matter. We can get as creative as we want, and we just give you the
yes,
idea.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. There
and
you go.
we can get if someone has a vision, we can put it on paper and see where it goes from there until they're satisfied with what we have to offer.
And how many events have you guys done with this? About.
I would say a little over 10. A little
Yes.
over 10 events, dating back from where we first started. Back in 20, I think we first started like 2014. Um, uh, I, and then we took like a year and a half, 2 year break because
With the
of
baby.
with the baby.
With the baby, right?
Because Anna does all the designs, the templates, the themes. That's all her. So yeah, when she was sidelined, I couldn't really match the her skill, her talent. So we kind of went into hiatus for a little bit. But we're back, and as soon as this thing is over, then hopefully we'll get some more get some more bookings and clients, and we get rolling again.
Yeah, I know that when I went, it was super fun because we got to do it like with the kids,
Right? Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Marie, and it was just fun.
Yeah, it's a big
Now,
hit with the kids.
yeah, and I think the kids love this the most.
Yeah.
They get the
Yes.
most out of it. And what I like about yours, because I've seen other ones that's actually a photo booth, but you guys have a different concept of it.
Right. Right.
Yes.
So how did you come up with that?
layout.
You want to go ahead?
You
No, you're absolutely right. When I was looking into it to try and researching it, try to bring the idea here or the concept here. The one thing that I noticed was a lot of the photo booths was like what you said, walk in or
Enclosed.
enclosed, or just the booths itself where the camera is located. It's not really pleasing to the eye. It's not. It looks like it just look like a big box, look like a big luggage box or one of those. Kind of like I think of it as one of those boxes where band members put their stuff in.
Yeah.
Says their guitar. That's what it looks like. Just a giant. So it's. I mean, if you're coming
With a
into
little circle in the middle.
so if you're coming into a wedding and you see that, it's kind of like a really nice wedding, elegant, all white, and the next thing you see is like a big box, photo booth. It doesn't really match. So what I really want to do is I really looked into trying to find a really innovative and a really cool modern what do you call this a booth equipment that you can put anywhere. It's flexible. You can put it into a wedding and it's gonna match. It's going to stay with the flow of the wedding. You can put it in a birthday party and it will look nice. You can put it in a quinceañera, it will look nice. You can put it in a company, let's say Christmas party, it will look nice. That it stands out, that it's not just, it kind of looks like I think of it as a giant iPhone, basically, right? So that's I wanted to bring something in that would kind of set us apart from the competition. And up to this day, I haven't seen any boots that's really, I know I might sound biased, but haven't seen any boots that's really kind of what we have as far as presentation and just the concept of it, where it's kind of like a big iPhone or big camera, right? Where you look into it, you press it, it's very easy to use. And like I said, the printouts come within 10, 15 seconds. So that's one thing I really wanted to kind of do, was not just, buy one of those box looking boots or one of those where you walk in. I wanted something that the brides, the grooms will be proud to be like, okay, here's a wedding, everybody will be like, wow, this is pretty cool. So
Yeah,
like,
and that's one of the things that I noticed. Like, so I've been to a couple places where they have those, and I think of kind of like the magician boxes too. You walk,
Yes.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
abracadabra, you're gone now.
And you come out with a saw and try.
So I've seen those, but I've been at certain events where they have those. The one I think the one thing that stands out with you guys is that you guys can make it theme related, where
Right.
it's a photo booth, and yeah, you can take a picture and you can leave it there and you take one with you, but
Right.
the themes and stuff you guys do it's amazing.
Yeah.
And one thing that I wanted to add too, like with our photo booth, it's flexible because it's an open concept. So if you wanted a group in there, like like in some of the closed photo booths, like you can only fit certain amount of people.
4, maybe 5.
Yeah, 4 or
If
5.
that.
Here it's more flexible because if you have a group of 10, 12, we can try to get everybody still in the same picture, but we have flexibility of moving our photo booth to allow that space. So
Oh, see, that's something very unique. If you do a corporate event, or you're doing a donation, like
right.
an event, it's easy
A
to
big one, a
put
big
some
event.
people in there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah, so like I know that like one of my friends is a director for Vegas Stronger, and I talked to him on the interview. And when they do a dinner, that's a perfect scenario, because then you can, when you have a table, there's 10 people at the table.
Right. You can't.
Picture
Yeah.
together
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
so that's
Can't just-
awesome. And then so you've done weddings so far? Have you done any weddings?
Yes. Yes.
We've done weddings.
4
I know
weddings.
you do birthday parties,
Yes.
Birthday
corporate events.
Corporate events. 1. Corporate
No,
events.
we had to cancel that one because I was pregnant.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. That's the
Yes.
one. That's the one. Right. So.
And then how many pictures? Like, do your programs come based on pictures or time wise? How do you guys charge for it?
So we do have several packages that we offer. Just depending on the event, there's really, it's up to the client. Like for a wedding, for instance, what we normally would say is what is this?
Like 250 guests or something like that.
100 plus
100 plus
more
right.
plus guests. We would recommend getting like our gold or platinum packages because that offers a lot more. As far as the prints for the pictures itself, it's unlimited prints. So the guests at the event can continue to come back anytime they want. There are some packages that it also includes memories for the bride and the groom. So if they choose that package, it comes with a memory book. So the memory book again is customized to based on their theme. So it's not like we just give them a book and that's it. It has all the pictures. We customize it based on their theme, and then we allow the guests to write messages for the bride and groom. So part of their like a souvenir for them for their wedding, because they're not going to be able to remember a lot of things during the day that day. So we try to give them something that they can keep, and when they're more relaxed and ready to like ponder on their special night, they can go ahead and look back through their memory book.
Oh wow! So it's a customized book, and then the guests, as they take their pictures, they can take a picture with that, and then they can write a note on a picture.
Right,
Yes.
basically right.
Yeah.
So a lot of our guests actually like that because they're like what she said. Sometimes the event it goes so fast during the day, and you don't really get to keep track of it, of who's taking the picture, of who's which guests are there taking the picture. So what Anna does is she actually makes this customized like a scrapbook where the guests can take their pictures, and a copy will be in that scrapbook, and the guests can actually write in a little note to the bride and groom or to the celebrant. And after the event, like a couple of days later, or whenever the celebrant has time, they're able to look back and say, "Oh, this is so nice," and they're able to see the picture of the guests and their note, and kind of like able to kind of like look back at the event, going through the scrapbook. Um, regarding the price, we kind of like have it customized, like she said, depends on
Right.
the event. Our most I guess I would say the least expensive package. We start off our packages for birthdays or small events um, like quinceañeras, maybe any small events where like you have less than 100 guests, like birthdays. We started off at $399. That includes the pictures, unlimited takes. So that means that if you take a picture now, you can come back later on after you've had a couple of drinks, come back and take more pictures,
There you
right?
go.
So we start off with that. That includes the unlimited prints. That includes the install and the tear down of the booth. We do that, and that includes an attendant. So it's gonna be me or her. We're gonna be there at the event, and then we just go up from there. We go up. Our highest package is $699, and we usually do that for weddings, and I'm thinking of something big, corporate events like Christmas parties and reunions, things like that. And again, we that includes the same things that those have, but it's just if you have more guests, then the price obviously goes up.
Of course.
Do like for weddings, we do like a red carpet, we do stanchions, so it looks really elegant and matches, like I said, matches the event itself.
Yeah, and that's important. It's not just a box in the middle.
Exactly
You
right.
gotta kind of
Gotta make it look nice.
right. So and you guys also put the pictures on social media.
Yes.
Okay.
A Facebook page. So after the event, typically, we'll go ahead and put all the pictures on our social media so that everybody can just grab it, because a lot of people like to put it on Instagram, make it taggable on Facebook. So instead of just like taking a picture of a picture, which sometimes turns out not to the best quality, they can go ahead and grab the digital copy on our Facebook page.
And that, I guess that's another unique feature you guys have is it's digital, so you can upload
Right. It allows
and stuff.
exactly. The client can tag themselves, save the picture, put it in their own social media, and kind of flexible that way. One of my projects this year is hopefully to make a website and hopefully have all the pictures in the website and have it like password protected where each client cannot they're not able to go into each client's event. They're able to just go into their own event and then get all the pictures from there.
See, that's even so. Besides the fact that they got the pictures at the event, maybe you missed some pictures or you wanted to just go back, you have a digital copy, which is
Right.
amazing.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys. I'm gonna thank you very much, first of all, for being on. I love that you guys were on here.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank
And
you.
I'm gonna put all of your information underneath this video on YouTube, so that way everybody knows how to get a hold of you. So that way, when they plan the next party, they can have you guys at the next party.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you,
Thanks,
Ed.
Ed.
Thanks.